Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's complete downfield. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, the defensive coordinator is accounting for everybody except the tight end. He couldn't have been any more wide open on that play. Nice gain downfield by the big man.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. They're going to run it here. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking for 6. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. Remember, that last possession went for it in 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Hatchett. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll test the right side here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Brought down to the 22, which a first down very near the red zone now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Taking a shot here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 10. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. It's a nice score to remember.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving his running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The back's got it on a counter. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The ball is caught. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making...
And that one's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense in a split backfield now. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. The lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense, and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. The pass rush closing in. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They get the second half started with their running play. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up this offense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. He pulls it in for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Catch made on the left side.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense stays on the field on 4th down. Wonder if the kicker's previous miss factored into the decision. The back's got it. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quick catch over the middle. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Long enough and good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Ball handed off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the first down.
Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 61 yards. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And this is one of those pressure moments in a place kicker's life to put his team on top here in the 4th quarter. Kick is up and no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He pulls in the catch, and he's tackled after the catch.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he's got it.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
He'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. A handoff from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Made the defense look slow that time.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board. With under 3 minutes to go, it's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the 4th quarter. It makes total sense to go for this 2-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker, a collision of big bodies there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, that one's picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. That was a crucial stop of the defense. The lead is still 2. Let's see if this offense can chew some clock or build the lead now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.